Later this year, dairy farmers will be able to access a Forage Value Index, which will allow them to assess the economic value of their pasture. Dairy NZ's strategy and investment leader for productivity, Bruce Thorold, says the index will allow farmers to improve their operations.
The idea is that that'll help farmers make decisions about which are the best forages for them to sow, and it'll help the plant breeding companies breed for those traits and forages that add the most profit on farm.
While a huge amount of science is carried out and money spent to improve the genetics of the national herd, Dairy NZ feels that the effort put into understanding our pastures has fallen behind.
When we looked in the plant breeding industry, ryegrass and white clover, which are the whole staples of the industry, what we found was that some of those key elements were missing. So we had commercial plant breeders doing a good job on breeding plants. We had no economic index and no unified evaluation system which could put an economic value on that and give farmers and plant breeders really clear signals on what was creating value on farm. So we're determined to change that, and a key part of that has been working with the plant breeding industry to develop up this economic index, which basically says, what's extra yield worth to a farmer, what's extra quality worth, what's persistency worth, and how do the forage materials, initially the ryegrass cultivars, but as we go on, broader than that, how do those stack up against those key indicators of value?
While the Forage Value Index is still in its infancy, Dairy NZ believes that over time it will improve as more data becomes available.
There's three ways the data will improve. The first way is that the plant breeding companies have committed to invest more in better evaluations as part of their NFVT system. As Dairy NZ, we're committed to investing more in collecting better data on system performance and persistency. And the third way the data is going to improve over time will be collecting data on farm, the on-farm performance of these of plant material. That's actually a really difficult thing to do. In the animal world, we have herd testing. We don't yet have a really robust way of doing the pasture performance testing on farm.
Dairy NZ says it is hoping that by midway through 2012, farmers throughout the country should be able to jump online to the Forage Value Index and see for themselves which pastures are the most profitable for them. Benedict Collins, Country 99 TV News.